Hey everyone, this is Joe Roach with the Brutal Truth for today, the 24th of September 2021. Let's get on with it. Alright, I'm going to talk politics, okay? Now, McConnell is still saying he's not going to budge on the debt ceiling. Well, let's put it this way. He doesn't do it, the U.S. is going to be in a world of hurt. Because you can Google how much the Chinese people have in U.S. Treasury bonds. It's $101.11 trillion. Yes, in U.S. Treasury bills. Now that interest on that comes out to like roughly a little bit under $1 billion a year. I mean a month. Okay? So, let's put it this way. If China gets fucked on this deal by them not getting their interest, you better believe China's going to unload those treasury bonds on the market. And the U.S. is going to get fucked so far up the ass, it's not going to be funny. Okay? So let's get that one straight. So Mitch McConnell can pull all the bluffs he wants. The Republicans pull all the bluffs they want. But the bottom line is they don't raise the debt ceiling, shit will happen. The stock market will take a dump. China will sell those stocks, those treasury bonds. The U.S. will be totally fucked. Okay? So let's get that straight. You can go ahead and Google it. Ask Google how much treasury bonds is China have of the U.S. and they'll tell you 1.11 trillion in treasury bonds. So there you go. They're gonna fuck us if they. I know they will fuck us. It's no doubt they'll fuck us if they don't get their interest on that. You know. Then the January 6th Insurrection Committee in the House, they got four of Trump's hard ass fuckers. Steve Bannon's one of them. Now, Trump's already claiming executive privilege. Trump doesn't have executive privilege any longer. He has no executive privilege. I went out the door when he walked out the door as president. Unless he's still thinking he's the president, which is a possibility. He still thinks he's the president, you know? It's a good possibility that he still thinks he's the president. So, the bottom line is, he has no executive privilege. Okay? They have no executive privilege. Steve Bannon has none. He wasn't even a government employee when all this shit happened. So he has no executive privilege. He can say whatever he wants. It's not. I mean, these four are the four that knew what was going on. Okay? Now, here's the thing. If they don't give over the information, well, let's put it this way. If they don't give over the information they have, the U.S. has it in the archives, in the presidential archives. So they can get that. They can get that from the archives. Okay? Bottom line, they can get it. So they can get whatever emails they need and everything, any kind of communications from the archives. And then they put social media things on notice that they wanted information. They have to comply. If not, they get held in contempt, criminal complaint. Now, if those four fools decide they don't want to cooperate, guess what? Then they get held in criminal contempt. Now, let's get down to the Arizona Cyber Ninja recount. Oh my God. Did they fuck themselves or what? Did they actually fuck themselves big time? They did. They fucked themselves big time. They did. They honestly fucked themselves big time. Because basically, Biden came up with 399 something more votes. So they found more votes for Biden, and there was no irregularities. But they're claiming there was irregularities. Okay? And the chain of command and all that shit. Well, here's the chain of command. All those voting machines that they got their hands on, the Republicans, Katie Hobbs she had to decommission them all. Because cyber ninjas got their hands on the voting machines. There's, I think, I think there's like 1,000, 2,000 in Maricopa County, and I think there's some in Tucson. They got their hands on too, and Pinell County. They gotta decommission them and put new voting machines in place. Now I'm sure Dominion and the other one will help them with that. You know. But the Republicans thought they had the smoking gun. They ain't had shit. Now Trump's bitching about it. He's then you got the clueless dumb fucking Texas, Bud Abbott, Mr. Wheelchair Man. Okay, he's gonna do the same thing in Texas. He's gonna do an audit of Texas, Harris County, which is Houston, and the counties around there, because Biden won those counties. But here's the thing, he's going to do the same thing. Even though Trump won the election by 600,000 votes. Trump won Texas by 600,000 votes. Now, wouldn't that be a trip? They do that and they find out that Trump actually lost the election in Texas? Like they found out in Arizona that he lost it? That would be funnier than shit. That would be totally funnier as shit. But Abbott, he's got his head so far up his ass, it's unbelievable. He's got his head up Trump's ass. He's licking the shit out of his ass, basically. You know, I can't understand that. He won by 600,000 votes, and still they want to do an audit of Texas? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Clueless is the clueless of the clueless. Stupid is stupid does, like Forrest Gump says. This is a sideshow. I shit you not. It's a sideshow. It's a total sideshow. It's funnier than shit. Because you know what? Only the Republicans do this shit. Only the Republicans can make themselves assholes, look like assholes, smell like assholes, be assholes, you know? I mean, 600,000 votes, he wins Texas, and they want to do an audit of Texas. The Democratic places in Texas. Biden's not, Biden already won those counties. It's not going to make a difference. So what's the difference? Why are they going to do this shit in Texas? And then you got Pennsylvania that they want the fucking people's driver's license numbers, their addresses. They want their last 4 digits of Social Security number. They're going to subpoena those records to 6.5 million people in Pennsylvania. And Shapiro, the attorney general there, isn't going to let it happen. The lieutenant governor isn't going to let it happen. They'll go to the Supreme Court if they have to. They got to stop it because that's an invasion of people's privacy. So that's that. Now let's talk about the girl that disappeared, Gabby. CNN's been putting people on the air, people of color. But the guy that his dad was on today, that his son went missing in Arizona, no one knows how he disappeared or anything. And I keep saying, Gabby had a presence on the internet. That was it. They knew her from the internet. He showed up back at his mom and dad's house without Gabby. That's what opened this whole can of worms to start happening. Then he used Gabby's Capital One card, and he got caught for fraud. So there you go. End of discussion. That's it. He's caught. So everyone have a good day. This is my podcast for today. This is my opinion. This is protected under my First Amendment rights to the U.S. Constitution, my freedom of speech, and this video is copyrighted by Joe Rocha. Have a good evening. Oh, by the way, go get your shot. And wear a mask, dumbasses.